Good morning. Is today the 16th or 17th?
It is the 17th.
17th. Wow, 17th of September, 2019. Math 1, not Math 1, Math 8. And we're talking about volumes today. So what is a volume and how does it work? Let's start with our learning goal. And our learning goal is, what is the learning goal? What is the learning goal? Dakota, what's the learning goal right there?
I can find volume of various objects.
Good. And Sophia, why?
I want to be able to use volume to solve real-world problems.
So let's start with the idea of volume in general in a moment. So imagine you want to design a can that can hold 12 ounces of soda. Imagine that you're designing a fuel tank for a rocket. In order to do both of these, you need to know how to calculate volume. So here's kind of a rocket fuel tank or something else, and here's a can. Volume is the idea of how many little cubes. This is a cubic inch. Sometimes we use cubic centimeters. How many things can fit inside of an object? How many cubes can fit on it? Area is how many stickers can fit on it. Cubes is how many, volume is how many cubes can fit inside of it. So how many cubes could fit in this? Or how many cubes can fit into this? Cubes, cubes, cubes. Now, it's easy to visualize when we're talking about cubes going into a rectangular prism.
Yeah.
But what about cubes going into a cylinder or into a cone or into a sphere? That's what we're looking at. How do we find the volume of those guys? Well, everything starts with a circle. I'll tell you when to write. Everything's going to start with a circle. You know what? We'll do these in real time. So let's start with a cylinder. A cylinder with a radius of r. Can you get that into your notes? A cylinder with a radius of r. And draw that picture. A pretty, pretty picture. And I'm telling you, everything starts with a circle. So what's the area of a circle? How do you find the area of a circle? Good, he's looking back in his notes, or he's looking right up there, because it's up there too. What do you got for him, Braden?
Area equals pi times radius squared.
Okay, so what I want is just this. I want pi r r. That's the circle right there. And let's label that as the circle. That's the circle. That's that circle. So I have my circle, and it's a two-dimensional flat object, and it's down here. And then here's what we do with our circle. You ready? We have our circle, and we go, boop! And we pop it up into a cylinder. So it's flat. And now I'm going to pop it up. Here's my circle. Ready for the pop? There's the height. Pop. I start with my circle, and I pop it up with the height. Starts as a circle, pops up into the height. So you're just adding one extra multiplication step to this. So here we go. I start with my circle. There's my circle, pi r squared, and I pop it up with the height. It's the area of the circle times the popped up height. Questions so far? Don't worry about, you just write down what I write down. That's all you need to do so far. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cylinder and I'm going to cut away the edges of it And what am I going to get? A cone. If I take that cylinder and I shave off the edges of it, I'm going to get a cone. Is the cone going to have more volume or less volume than the cylinder?
Less.
It's less, because I'm cutting off a whole bunch of it. I'm cutting it off, cutting it off. So here we go. My cone. Ready for the cone? Draw a pretty cone, pretty cone, pretty cone. There's my cone. There's the radius, because it starts with a circle. Everything starts with a circle.
Is that why it's your favorite shape?
Dude, I like circles because they don't hurt you. A triangle, oh, I'm running with a triangle, I'm running, boom, ouch.
And oop.
Right? Oh, I'm running with a rectangle, I'm running with, I fall down, I pokes your eye out. But a circle, ooh, you fall with a circle, you just bounce probably. Yes.
Speed of my brother.
Circles are just good shapes.
They roll.
So I start with my circle. Okay. Pi, R, R. Cool? Here's my circle. You ready for the pop?
No.
Boom. There's my pop. I just turned it into a cylinder. You ready? I'm going to shave it. I'm about to shave it down into the cone. How am I going to shave it?
Divide by 3.
Divided by 3. Divided by 3. And that shaves it down into the cone.
How do you get 3?
I'm going to show you a video that explains where the 3 came from in a minute. For right now, just accept it that it exists. So this is really just the cylinder right here. Divided by 3. I know the 3 just kind of came out of the magical ether. I get that. I'm going to show you where it comes from eventually. Now, for more just magic that you have to accept, this is the sphere. Okay, so we did our cone. Now we're going to do the sphere. You don't have to draw yet. Actually, here, right here, let's go. Start with your sphere. And it's got a radius of r. Okay. Now here's the deal. Notice that it doesn't have a height. Right, so its height is actually kind of just more r, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's got an r,
Times R.
and an r, and another r, because it doesn't have a height. So what it kind of does is this. It starts with a circle. Pi, r, r. Starts with a circle like everybody else. It doesn't have a height. So instead of a height, we're going to use another r. But really, it's just a cylinder, right? It's a pi r height, but we're using another r instead of a height. Now, I'm going to divide it by 3. So what do I really have right now? It's really just a cone, isn't it? It's the cone. Now, how do I take the cone and I turn it into the sphere? Ready? I put a 4 in front of it. It's 4 pi r divided by 3. That's the sphere. You just have to accept it and memorize it. Yes.
Who like figured this stuff out?
When you watch the
Mr.
video,
Wong.
you're going to see it.
Okay.
You have to memorize it. The equation for the cylinder or the sphere is 4 pi r divided by 3.
Is that
It-
all I have to do?
You have to memorize it. You have to memorize all 3 of these so far. I'm going to show you why they work, but if you don't understand why, you have to memorize them anyways. Yes? Yeah, so it really is. It starts with the circle and I pop it up. Okay. It starts with the circle, I pop it up, I divide it by 3. It starts with the circle, I pop it up using a radius, I divide it by 3, and then I multiply it by 4.
Cool.
They're all connected to the circle. They're all building on each other. And our final one is called the hemisphere. It's half of a sphere. It's hard to draw. And I'm not going to give you another equation. It's just the sphere divided by 2. Yes, Cameron?
Could we do this whole equation and then,
You could, and right here, instead of dividing by 3, 6. But I don't even teach that because I don't want you to memorize something else. It's just the sphere divided by 2.
okay.
Oh, so
So imagine you find the sphere, and then what do you do with it? Divided by 2. Okay, catch up on the notes. I take attendance, and then we watch a little video on why this works.
So would the sphere be pi?
The sphere is
Pi
4 pi
times
r divided by 3.
I meant the hemisphere, sorry.
Once you found the sphere, you divide it by 2.
Okay.
You guys got those notes for me? Because we're going to be using all of those today. Those equations, and you just have to memorize them. There's no way around it. So here's the video that kind of explains why they work. How many cones did it take?
3.
3. So if it's 3 cones makes a cylinder divided by 3 makes a cone. See it? A cylinder divided by 3 makes the cone. Because it takes 3 of those to make the cylinder, so if I work it in reverse, cylinder divided by 3 makes the cone. That's where that 3 came from. It's not magic, it's math. Oh my goodness. I want you to see something right there. The sphere is 2/3 of the cylinder. I'm going to write that down and I'll come back to it. A sphere equals, you don't have to write anything down. equals 2/3 of a cylinder. Hold on to that. Or we could also say that a sphere plus a cone equals a cylinder. So sphere, you don't have to write this down, plus cone equals cylinder. Okay. Now, I do not expect you to understand or remember what I'm about to do. But I'm going to show you how this comes into existence based off that video. You do not need to write this down. The sphere equals 2/3 of a cylinder, correct? A
Yeah.
sphere. What's the equation for a cylinder?
Cylinder is
Pi?
r times height.
Okay. 2/3 of height. Now here's the deal. If we look at the height of this, we don't have a height over there. What do we have over here?
We have
Another R. This height is really an R and another R. The height is really 2 R's, because if this was a sphere, if this was, boy, that got wonky. You with me? Wouldn't the height really be an R and another R?
Yeah.
Okay, so the height is really R plus R, which is 2R. So I'm going to erase my height. E on that sphere? Yes, okay. Equals 2/3 pi R 2R. Because the height is really 2 R's. Simplify this down. What do I have? What's 2 times 2? 4. Pi R divided by 3. I don't expect you to follow all of that. I'm just trying to show you, based off that video, this is why the volume of the sphere is 4 pi R divided by 3. 4 pi R divided by 3. Just like that. You have to memorize this, 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 and this. This whole piece right there, you can disregard. It is time for whiteboards and markers and calculators and calculators. Whiteboard, marker, and calculator. Got a calculator today? All right, I don't have enough to go around. You can borrow mine, but I don't have enough. I can start making a list over there, but you guys have to sign out. I haven't done that yet. I need Hello? We're not doing homework yet, we're still here. Is it? I prefer Here you go. I'm less sassy than I am. Indeed, I've used it with my own children. Hey Josh, can you take the trash out? Oh, I need to take trash out. I know. He says, indeed. Here we go. Let us do some math. Let's go with slide number 15. We use these to find the volume of a cylinder with a height of 8 and a radius of 5. Right on your whiteboard. You gotta use 3.14 for pi. 3.14 for pi. You got it, so do it right there. Done. You're done.
I could use that.
Beautiful. No. Yes, yes, yes.
Wait, what
Oh,
did you
I'm
do?
gonna take one off my board. Make sure I get it back at the end. Take the green one. Good. No. Can you show me how you got that? That's good, Maddie. That's my good. Yours is beautiful.
I think it was 4.5 times
Pop it.
8.
Times 8.
Oh,
Good.
right.
Good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
See that?
Excellent.
Use that.
Beautiful. Excellent. Who still needs a good from me? Good. Anybody need a good over here? Your responsibility to have me check yours. Good. Okay.
I don't know.
So what I'm doing is, we're doing, it's a cylinder. Pi, hit 3.14. All in calculator, 3.14 times the radius. What's the radius?
5.
Times 5. Times 5. What's the height? Times 8. Good, good. What's your final volume? That's good, Lisa. Sam, that looks good. Good, good. Next one. David, did you get a good? I'm not even there yet. Did you divide by 3? Good, good.
Which one is
Perfect, perfect. Beautiful. There's something behind it.
It's a banknote, but it doesn't work, so I just
Good.
keep it behind my
Good.
computer.
Good. 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 Which one's the height?
Yeah.
Well, if this is the circle, that's the radius. That's the height. I realize it's just a cone that got tipped on its side. Cameron looks good. Cameron looks good. Good. Good.
Whoa.
And you can do all the math in the calculator too. Boom, 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 boom. Did you get a gift from me? Are you using the pi button or are you using 3.14? That's okay. Sorry, 3.14. Times 9. Times 9. Times 24. Divided by 3. So, yeah, nice ears. Good. You ready? With that?
Wait, this.
It's a
Which
sphere.
one's the cone
So we,
for?
that's the one we didn't talk about this morning. Did you get it?
That for cylinder.
Next one.
No, it's for the cone. It just means that this
So on this one we had
section.
2034. Oh, some people are already ready on the next one. So we have a sphere with a radius of 12. Okay, so. you on the last one? We're on 19 now.
Wait, do we
Good,
round it?
good, good. Good, Cameron. You good on this one? Yeah, tell me what you get on the calculator. Tell me what you tell me what to push.
Yeah, 4 times 3.1
Got it.
times 12
Okay, got it. Yeah, I got it. Tell me what to push on my calculator. 4 times 3.14, okay. 12 times 12 divided by 3. Yeah, how did I get to the 4? The 4 is built into the equation. So that's where you gotta hit it with the 4. That's part of the equation. The equation, it's, yeah, you can't modify, class. The equations are the equations. You must use them. There's no way to wiggle around. They are the equations. Good, 7,234. Next one.
How'd you put 7,000?
You gotta times
Oh, I left the 4 out.
Got it. Left the 4 out.
12.
Okay. It's a hemisphere. It's a hemisphere, Mr. Barr. Good, good. I forgot to find that. You guys got it. You almost did. Good, good. Beautiful. Okay, how did you get that?
The equation of
Okay, so tell me what to hit on my calculator.
Did you guys get
Okay,
56
times.
times 3 times 3
Okay.
Just one times
Divided by 3. Then divided by 2. Divided by 3 to turn it into the sphere, and then take that answer and divide it by 2 to turn it into the
You
hemisphere.
divided it by 2 twice then.
I don't divide it by 2. You find the sphere, and then you divide it by 2. Good, 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 Cameron. Good, good. Tell me what to push on my calculator.
So it would be 4 times 5,
Okay.
3 times 3 times 3,
3 times 3 times
divided
3.
by 3 divided by 2.
Yep, and divided by 2 is going to give me 56 point something. 56.52. 56.52. Did you get a good from me? You did? No. Because I never even made it over to the side yet. Did you guys get goods?
Yeah.
There we go. 56.52. 56.52. Perfect. Next one. A cone.
Cones are
Good. Good. I feel like you read your calculator wrong. Your decimal place is off.
Oh, yeah.
Good. 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 Coming back to Sam and coming back over to that table area. Good. Got 2 more over there. Good. Good fix. Good. 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 Coming back to some people over here. Good. No. Good. Hello? It does on the next one has. I will look at it in a moment. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Andrew. Good. Good. No. Good. So, tell me what to push. Is it
3.14
3.14?
times. Oh.
Did you mix up the height and the radius?
Times 13 times 13.
There it is. 13 times 13 times 5 divided by 3 gives us 884. 884, 84. Good, good. My slides are okay, bot?
Yes.
Thank
Wait,
you.
I read it wrong.
No problem. Oh. What's happening? What's happening? Raising your hand. Wait, wait. Nope. Raising your hand, raising your hand. Something's happening. Tell your neighbor something's happening. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Brooke, I'm going to call on you. Get some knowledge. Ask Cameron, what's going on? What's going on?
Was it, you know, you have to-
1, 2, 3. What's going on, Brooke? I have to find the radius. What is the radius?
5.
5. Okay, make it happen.
Oh.
Good. It's on my last line.
No. Oh, no.
Okay, good. Good. Coming back to you, and right here. Coming back to this group in a second. Good. Here. Good. Good. Talisa, coming back to you in a second. Got it? I disagree there.
Michael's just got.
Good. Look at this 942. What'd you get? 942 that time? Okay. Sphere. I don't even know where to start. Just keep the boards down for a minute. Don't let people catch up. I'm just gonna stand here and think about my life. Think about what am I gonna do afterwards, guys?
Eat cake. That'd be so nice to just go home and have
Either
I know.
install a mirror and a medicine cabinet, or paint.
What about
Paint.
cake?
Paint.
better.
Yeah. Paint is better.
What cake?
I'm gonna probably do the mirror and the medicine cabinet.
What about
Paint can wait.
What about eat a burrito on the couch while watching yourself? Watching Netflix.
That doesn't happen in my world very often. All right, show me some answers.
Yeah.
Good. Is that the last slide?
Yeah.
I want to keep good before you move on. No. Good. I want you to see if you can rework it. Will you help him? Good. Sam, will you work together and get straight? Good. Help her out.
It's a,
Good. Work together and make what you got it. Sam, when she's got it, you tell her good and she can go on.
Okay, so
You only do that
Good.
try my.
Yeah, I thought it was like. I mean, I just did it with the shape, but I thought it was this thing. Because I saw it cut, but then I saw it soft.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna have to catch up.
Oh, did Marky.
I was doing this.
Marky.
Do I get my page back? What? Do I get my page back?
Give me a second.